Chapter 4 is the heart of leadership. And I am really excited about this chapter for many reasons. I've got so many favorite conversations throughout the book, but this chapter has one of my favorite conversations. I describe in this chapter a conversation I had with a senior leader who I've got an incredible amount of respect for. And this conversation is one that I will always remember. It's not often that I speak to leaders who don't just get the heart of leadership and model it, but are also able to articulate what it looks like. The specific conversation I had with this leader was right in the middle of the pandemic. And of course, every organization is wrestling and navigating the challenges of COVID and what that means for their people and their operation. And how do we move online? How do we stay connected? And so we were having a conversation about vision. And he says, Obi, when it comes to vision, I don't just want to think about where we're going to be in 3 or 5 years' time. I like to think 50, 100 years from now. And then it's what he said afterwards that really blew my mind. He says, and the reason I like to do that is because it gets me out of the picture. Wow. You'll remember that I've already said in my experience of working with leaders all over the world, they play one of two games. They're either playing the ego game where it's all about me, what I can do, what I can achieve, what impact can I have, or they're playing the service game where it's about purpose. It's about the difference that I can make. And this leader absolutely got the second game. It wasn't about him. It wasn't about his pension or his remuneration, not even about his reputation. It was about leaving something that would make a difference to generations to come. Here's someone that really understood the heart of leadership, which is stewardship. Now, the reason I prefer to use the word steward rather than servant leadership is because I actually think it's more accurate. You see, the idea of stewardship is that you're looking after something that you won't keep forever. And I know what some people say, objection! Obi, I founded this company, and my response to that is that may be true, but can you take it with you when you die? No? Well then, objection overruled. Stewards think differently. They think long term. They do things with care. They are really trying to make things better because they recognize that this is going to outlive me. This is something that I want to make a difference to my kids, potentially my grandkids, their friends, their generations. And so you move beyond the ego game driving the show to a greater sense of purpose. Stewardship is what unlocks the mindset in a leader that says, I'm accountable for this, but I'm not going to focus on control or compliance because I want to unleash more than just the discretionary effort in my people. I want to unleash the best of their motivation and passion. And so as a leader, you're far more intentional about delegating and distributing power to different people in your organization. And it absolutely flips the pyramid. Rather than the leader being on top, the leader is at the bottom, enabling the rest of the organization to thrive. And this can absolutely be a game changer for so many leaders. As I said in the last episode, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. When a leader gets this as the heart of their leadership, they begin to realize that leadership isn't a right, it's a responsibility. And when you get that, you begin to break through to a new level of impact, a new level of energy in your leadership, and a new level of courage. So enjoy the chapter and enjoy getting into the heart